What's going on, guys? It's your boy Larry, and this is all about the Dixon way. And we're about to get into this post game review from Nate McMillan. But as always, guys, if you enjoy this content, find us mildly entertaining, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding ding, get all our latest videos. All right, we're about to get into it, man. Appreciate everybody watching. So Nate McMillan, after the game, you know, the Hawks lost last night. After the game, Nate McMillan had his press conference. So I wanted to go over his press conference and then break it down. From what he saw, from what I saw. All right. Yeah, fun little exercise. So let's try it. All right. Let me cue up the Jumbotron so we can get Nate up on here. Put in my earbuds so I can hear Nate succinctly and clearly. All right. We're going to break it down and see how things went wrong, if we agree or disagree with him. All right, Nate. Let's talk your talk, bro. And we're going to stop, and then at points, we're going to stop and then go over some points, all right?
Really get it going. What did you see from their pace and their ability to get out and translate?
Well, they established their pace from the start of the game. We didn't win a quarter tonight. You know, they was averaging 30 plus each quarter. They got to their tempo. You know, they played their game tonight, and you know, we just wasn't able to keep them out of the paint. They had 38 points in the paint in the first half and 60 for the game. You know, so they're just not controlling the basketball, keeping the ball in front of us. You know, 29 fast break points, and you know, we only had 9 turnovers. So they are scoring off of misses and made baskets, and just seemed like we had heavy legs those 3 days.
All right, I want to stop it right there. Nate McMillan said that we couldn't stop them. They just got at their pace and ran us in the ground. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing in TikTok? I appreciate y'all watching. What up, Falcon Pros? I see you. I got a new sounder. All right. That's for you, Falcon Pros. Appreciate you coming in, fam. Appreciate everybody checking in. So, Nate McMillan said the Indiana Pacers controlled the game, played at their pace, was ripping and running, and we couldn't stop them. It was a layup line to the lane. It scored like 62 points in the paint. All right. With that, we were missing DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella. This goes to my point. Hey, hold up. Can you say no? I can't say that right now. But this goes to my point that a lot of people want to say Yucca Okongwu can replace Clint Capella. No, it's not the case. I like Yucca Okongwu's ability, but to be honest, he isn't a 5. He's really a 4, but he can't shoot the 3 yet. He got a nice little mid-range jumper now. But what's going on, Splash? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, bro. That sounded for you. I look like Kool-Aid. All right, so check it. Yucca Okongwu cannot replace Clint Capella. I think we've seen this enough. When Clint is out, our rebounding is down and our paint defense is down. Say what you want about Clint Capella's offensive game. We need Clint Capella to do exactly what he's doing. Guard the goal. You know what I'm saying? With blocks, intimidate, and snatch down the rebounds. He's an elite rebounder. And a pretty good block at the basket too. So we need Clint with those instincts to stop the ball and to corral the rebound to get out so we can push it and run. All right, so I want to get that out of the way. Clint Capella is very valuable to this team. You just can't replace him with Onyeka Okongwu. Second of all, it also highlights DeAndre Hunter's importance to this team. In my opinion, all-around defender, DeAndre can check smaller guards to like power forwards. Case in point with Julius Randle, with DeAndre Hunter not playing, he averages 36 points against the Hawks. When DeAndre Hunter does play, he averages like 16 to 17 points a game. So Dre range of who he can guard, also paired up with DeJounte, is why this team has made a better jump defensively this year, from being very last to being in the middle of the pack. Okay. Now perimeter, and that really showed on our perimeter defense, we couldn't guard. Because basically, what they were doing last night, the Pacers, they were isolating Bogdan Bogdanovic and taking him to school, bro. Like, Nate didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. They were isolating Bogdan Bogdanovic and cooking it. First, it was Buddy Hield in the first half of the game. And then it was Halliburton in the second half in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, basically they were hunting. They wasn't even hunting Trae Young. They wasn't even they wasn't even hunting Trae Young, which most teams do. You know, they literally was hunting Bogdan Bogdanovic, who had a good offensive game, but he had to give up majority of Buddy Hield and Halliburton points. Like that's how it was, man. Like it was bad. Bogey had a good offensive game, but defensive, he was a sieve. And that was a problem with the Hawks last year. You would have Trae, Bogey, or Kevin Huerter playing defense, and Dre would have to either switch on the best big man offensive player or the best little man offensive player. There was always a mismatch because we had two weak defenders out there with Trae Young and Bogey. That's what happened last night. We had, since DeAndre Hunter was hurt, we had Bogey starting at the 3. And Trae, DeJounte, Bogey. So that's really short. So we're super short, and Bogey's a poor defender. So you couple that. You can't hide Trae or Bogey. So it just depends on who you want to attack. You got a wide open bucket either way. So that's why the Hawks couldn't come back on the Pacers. All right, let's get into it some more. But also, it just goes to the point, man, can we depend on DeAndre Hunter? He's always hurt, you know. I like the kid, but your best ability is availability, in my opinion. Falcon Pro says, hold on, Falcon Pros, let me get this so I can highlight your chat. Where's my cursor at? Oh, go Dogs, I see you on TikTok. Appreciate you. All right, so. All right, there we go. So we should be getting highlight chats from you guys now. Let me check you guys on TikTok again just to make sure that your chats come through. And let me refresh. Because I'm missing some of you guys' chat. I apologize. Falcon Pro said, didn't want Danilo Gallinari to be traded. I understand that, but I'll do that trade every time to get DeJounte. Every time. Now, the problem is we got to do something with DeJounte, or he may just take his talent somewhere else and may say, man, This too dysfunctional. I'm a free agent. I'm gonna see what's out there. I mean, he could get the most money from us, but he said he left San Antonio with a because he wanted a chance to win. Right now, we look dysfunctional, man. This is a bad look, especially with the team president leaving. All right. So let's move on and let's get to the next part of Nate's interview.
Days
All right.
off. It just seemed like we had heavy legs all night long. And
let me stop it right there. My coach said that the Atlanta Hawks had heavy legs when their last game was on Christmas Eve, Friday. They didn't play until Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 3 full days of rest. Yeah, travel day. Okay. But still, between games is four days. 3 days of rest. So you telling me that we had dead legs? We had 3 or 4 days of rest. Make it make sense, coach. You know what I think? I think you ran Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young and then realized that was our problem defensively last year. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Falcon Pro says, let me highlight that. Falcon Pro says, can somebody get Nate up out of here? Look, man, I'm not trying to harp on coach. I'm just pointing out things that I see. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a post-game breakdown. He see things his way. He got all the data. He got all his assistant coaches. He was there live. He feel it personally. He know all these players, all their tendencies, everything. I'm just sitting on my couch looking at the game. All right. Not saying I'm more qualified than him at all. Not even trying to say that. What I'm saying is that my view of the game and coach's view of the game is totally different. He didn't take the experience of last year, us being number 29 in the league or 28 in the league. Sorry about that. There we go. Being number 29 or 28 in the league in defense. He didn't take that into consideration when he was trying to say, hey, maybe that's not going to work, having Bogey and Trae Young in the same lineup. We put a lot of pressure on DeJounte Murray, kind of like we put a lot of pressure on DeAndre Hunter to be the sole defender of everybody. Wasn't that kid Forrest playing well when he was playing it with Trae? Yeah, he's only like 6'2", maybe 6'3", but defensively he's much better than Bogdanovich. You still could have staggered him so he could have came off the bench and gave you the scoring that he gave you when he was starting. Because he really didn't get activated until Trae Young got off the court anyway. Well, no, when DeJounte got off the court, excuse me. Because he hit 2 threes at first. Then we was kind of fiddling around. And then when DeJounte went to the bench because he was struggling. And then Bogey hit some more. So, here's my thing. We gave up a lot of points because we didn't have DeAndre Hunter and Capella, but we also gave a lot of points because Coach Nate put that lineup out there. I know we're hurt, but it got to be an offset, an offense and defense. So, maybe Justin Holiday, since he can play small forward and play better defense than Bogey. I'm just looking. Something, coach. But that lineup ain't going to work You got Trae Young that's barely 6 foot. DeJounte, who's a great defender, but he's only 6'4". And then Bogey is 6'4", but he plays small like Trae on defense. So, yeah. Black Star Movement, you just came in, bro. I'm reviewing that right now, bro. Like basically that's what we're going over right now. He said that the Pacers got like 62 points in the paint. And that's because DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella was there. And that's why I was saying that Yeka Kongu cannot replace Clint Capella because he's not really a center. He's a 4. He just hasn't learned how to shoot a 3 yet. He got a mid-range jumper now, so he can spread the court a little bit. But you can't have 2 traditional bigs that can't shoot. One of them have to be able to shoot. But a Yeka Kongu cannot rebound to the clip of Capella. And that's why we cannot replace Capella right now. He will not be a suitable 5 for this team. We'll give up way too many offensive rebounds. And he's a little bit undersized for that position. All right. So I got that question out of the way. Tommy Lasorda, what's going on TikTok? You said that, am I old enough to remember Tree Rollins? Oh, of course. Tree Rollins, Dominique. Yeah, I remember them. Yep. Spud, John Battle, all of them, even Concat. Hate to see it. But yeah, I remember them, man. I'm 48 years old, so I've been a long time Hawks fan, man. But I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. All right, so let's get back to this. You guys are going to be able to hear it. I don't have the stream key for TikTok, so I can't show you what I'm showing on YouTube. But if you guys would like to see the interview and hear it, please go to YouTube. It's the same handle as TikTok at _Dixon_way. All right. And please hit that like button and subscribe over there. Also, follow over here, man. All right, so let's get back to it with Nate, what he said. Let me unpause this. Let's go.
Was not able to control the basketball and keep it out of the paint.
And then when their bench comes in and does the same thing, I think they had 52 bench points in that game. You mentioned before the game just how strong, their bench is. Just how much does that continue to pound you when they sub people in?
Well, they don't change how they play with their second unit. TJ does a good job of coming in. McConnell does a good job of coming in and keeping that tempo fast by pushing the ball, playing in the.
Sorry about that. We're getting a little lag spikes. Let me pause that right now so I can talk about that. He said they don't change the way they play when they bring in their bench. TJ McConnell comes in and push it up. Basically like Halliburton, just a lesser, talented version. So, again, the Pacers' whole game plan was to hunt Bogdan Bogdanović. They wasn't even going after Trae Young because Trae Young was moving his feet, trying to steal the ball, being scrappy, and trying to take charges. They said, nah, let's just attack Bogey. Whoever get on Bogey, attack him. It was Buddy Hield in the first half, Halliburton in the second half. Ball game. No, they didn't have to, Black Star Movement. Hold on, let me highlight it so when I go to the stream in the video, people can see your question. And say, yeah, they didn't have to change up their plan at all. Exactly. Because this dude did. Now, we didn't have any balance. Like I said, man, we running Bogdan Bogdanović and Trae. Or we running Trae and Holiday. I know we're hurt. I understand. I understand that. But there got to be some kind of matchup we can do to help this team. And Frank the Tank got to get some more time, too. You know what I'm saying? Frank the Tank got to get some more time to help the bigs. You know what I'm saying? Something. Because even though Jalen Johnson played well, you know what I'm saying, substituting for John Collins. And that was by far John Collins' best game of the season. But when John Collins is leading you scoring, you might gonna lose. All right, let's Let's see if this video done caught back up to speed.
Paint. I thought, he hurt us when he was in the game, getting in the paint, dishing as well as finishing. So it starts with, defense starts with first getting back and then controlling the basketball. If you can't control the basketball, it's going to be a long night. They're going to pretty much get what they want, which is what they did tonight.
So again, why are you playing Trae Young and Aaron Holiday and Bogey at the same time? You got no defense. What's going on, Kyrie? I see you. Let's see if you like this new sounder. Let's inject a little ATL up in here. It is all about the A anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I had to inject a little ATL sounder. Y'all like that? All right, let's see. You see pulling out the paint, the force. Sometimes I did see him give up threes. I will give Onyeka Okongwu that caveat. He had to try to cover for Trae of mostly Bogey getting drove up. But most of the time, they didn't even make it to Onyeka Okongwu. They were shooting right over him, man. They were killing him, man. They was killing Bogey. They was killing him, dog. It was nothing Bogey could do. They were hunting him, too. It was like Buddy Hield was shooting threes in the first quarter. He wasn't driving to the hole. He'll cross up, step back, shoot in Bogey face, splacker. Bogey sitting around ball watching. He wide open, splacker. Buddy Hield driving to the basket, splacker. Pull up in the mid-range, splacker. And then when he did make it to the goal, and Onyeka Okongwu pulled out, they passed to the open man, wide open three. So yeah, in that aspect, I feel you, but Onyeka Okongwu gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. Buddy Hield had two that I remember that he grabbed over Onyeka Okongwu. And that had nothing to do with Onyeka Okongwu coming out on someone trying to help. That was Onyeka Okongwu ball watching instead of finding a body and boxing out. That's just piss poor boxing out, man. They got nothing to do with it. But I feel you. But yeah. Yeah, AJ, look, man. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. Rookie's going to get cooked. Just like they hunted AJ Griffin with Donovan Mitchell. He got active hands, though. I wish he would try to take more charges. You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat chest-to-chest type lateral defense, I wish he would take more charges. All right, so Nuggets, Hawks. Yeah, the Nuggets are better than the Hawks. Appreciate that comment on TikTok. The thing about it is that the Hawks beat y'all, though, so. Yeah, I see you, Yee. Is that supposed to be Kanye? Yay? All right. Kyrie said, well, we not play a zone. We tried. We tried to play a zone. Especially, we switched. We saw Bogey getting cooked. It didn't help. They still attacked the zone where Bogey was. They were flat out attacking Bogey. We couldn't hide him. We tried to play zone. They attacked. We tried to play man. They attacked. They were cooking him, man. Bogey had to give up 50 points between Buddy Hield and Halliburton. That's not even exaggeration. But that was a Hawks problem last year on defense. When you put two weak defenders like that on the court at the same time. And then ask DeAndre Hunter to check everybody. Oh, this person hot. Check him. Oh, no, this big down low is hot now because John Collins ain't got no good defense either. Now you got to check him. So, yeah. I mean, getting DeJounte helped out DeAndre Hunter, but DeAndre Hunter hurt, as always, hurts the team. Amen, Capella. All right. Let's get to some more.
Rhythm that you guys are able to establish when you typically play like every other night. How do those three kind of
Well, you're going from 0 to 60.
This is an excuse why they played bad last night.
To get in a scrimmage yesterday and just to get some live play and try to get the timing, but you can't simulate a game. And
come on, man.
They looked the same way we did last night in New Orleans, and
so they were on the back. Hold on. That's key. Hey, yo, did y'all hear that? The Pacers was on a back-to-back, and we were rested for 4 nights. We didn't play since Friday. And you trying to say we ain't have no legs? And the Pacers played a back-to-back and blew our back out in the fourth quarter? Really, coach? You don't know how to get the guys up for the game? Like, come on, bro. That's your job, man. That's your job, coach. Your job is to get them ready. He talking about they got dead legs. Oh, you missed that part on Black Star Movement. He said they had dead legs for the whole game. So the Hawks was out. They were out drinking and cavorting. You know what I'm saying? Not take care of themselves and then just came back drunk. That's basically what he said. The Pacers played the previous night, traveled home and played. And blew the doors off us in the fourth quarter. Now you're going to sit here and tell me that y'all had dead legs. I'm playing on Friday and being off and then played on Tuesday. Nah, partner. Nah. You should have said something different. It's just like Black Star Movement said. Black Star Movement said, shake my head. He was like, they should have never mentioned that. Shake my head. Kyrie says, back to back with travel. But we had the dead legs, and we were off for 4 days. Okay, coach. He said he tried to get a simulation game in, but just couldn't. What's going on, Mono Bear? I see you. Here go my new sounder. Yeah, we got to inject some more ATL into the show. Feel me? What's going on, bro? I see you. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Yeah, that's inexcusable. That is inexcusable for a head coach coming out the Christmas break with 4 games, 4 days off, to say we had dead legs. Come on, man. Get your boys motivated, man, or get up out of here. Simple as that.
But we just got to continue to work. We didn't have our legs tonight. Hopefully, we'll have them tomorrow night.
Y'all hear that?
Game plan coming in terms of the rotation and how everything should switch up. But how much did that Onyeka's foul trouble early in the game, those 3 fouls?
Of course that hurts. We're limited with Clint being out and with Dre being out.
I mentioned that early.
Size,
I gave him a pass on that because we so hurt.
Tonight, 29 fast break points and 60 points in the paint.
Yeah.
They are bringing it right, taking it right to the rim. And, those guys are rim protectors. So when you have Clint out and you have Oyeka in foul trouble most of the night, they just pounded us in the paint.
Yeah, and I said that earlier. Yeah.
I was going to say, just in terms of John, I know he's been struggling with his three-point shot a little bit recently. Just how good was it to see him kind of get into a little bit of a rhythm?
This is a John Collins section.
John, we want him to shoot the ball, and I thought tonight he didn't hesitate. He was looking for a shot. I thought he was really aggressive on the offensive end of the floor, and he had to play a lot more five tonight, which we got him involved in the offense by setting screens and finding him in those pick and roll sets. So it's always good to see guys, knock down shots and get a rhythm. But just as a team, we needed to be better tonight guarding the ball and defending our paint.
All right. So that was John Collins Flowers. Like I said earlier, that was John Collins' best game. That was Coach expressing that was John Collins' best game of the season. Okay. Because, just like I was saying, John Collins, when he can get all the alley-oops, when he can get all the cut baskets, slash into the basket, John Collins will get you 20 points. But when you have a team that's actually has some kind of talent on it outside of him and just Trae Young, John Collins is a 14-point, 15-point a game player, 7-rebound player. That's what he is on a good team. All right, Black Star Movement says, but yeah, great game by Krispy Kreme. Black Star Movement said that I think this team is still immature. The players don't give up and don't get up and put effort at games at all unless they're losing, unless they're on a losing streak or something on the line. Trae and the team needs to grow up. I can't disagree with you. Maturity that we hope that our star point guard will gain doesn't help on what the dude we traded for had that all-time game. That's all I see in these HAWKS groups. I'm sick of seeing it. I didn't even go anymore after I saw like an hour worth of it. I was just like, I'm done. Trae Young's my dude. And that's it. Until he ain't here. I'm riding with Trae. So, do I want him to gain some sense of maturity that he can be the leader? Some people aren't that. I think most likely what it's going to be is going to be DeJounte, to be honest. But that's if DeJounte stays. Because again, we got 1 year audition to impress DeJounte to sign a multi-year deal to stay here. Because if he don't, we really screwed. If he leave, that's going to be a domino to Trae Young leaving. And then we absolutely screwed up the draft because we have no one. So, yeah, it's pivotal, man. Something got to be done. Somebody got to turn it around. What happened? Trae needs tonight's game. Trae Young might not even play, man. Remember, he left. He was hurt. They say he's day-to-day on the injury report. So he could play, he could. I don't know. I guess we'll see it in a couple hours. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we come out there with Aaron Holiday and Bogey. That's a L. Yeah. So, yeah. DeJounte had to be, he has the maturity to do it. And he came out of Coach Pop's system. So he's been coached that way also. Unfortunately, we had Coach LP at the beginning. He had Lon Kruger in college, another horrible coach. So Trae got a whole bunch of bad habits that nobody was strong enough to tell him about and tell them to stop. I mean, we need a strong coach in here to tell them, like, look, dude, I'm going to tell you how to win if you don't follow it. Now that Travis gone, we're getting further away from the people who had skin in keeping Trae Young here. If Landry Fields get fired, then they bring in a new GM. He may trade Trae Young just to start over. Who knows? All right, let's continue. I like these breakdown guys. If you like them too, let me know and I'll do more.
That second unit came in, the offense kind of fell a little bit stagnant there. Just where can they kind of, I guess, make up some of that room offensively and get the ball moving?
Our second unit?
Yeah.
I thought,
hold up.
And we were kind of making a run. The first half, because of the foul trouble, we had, a few different combinations play. And, they couldn't make shots. I thought we had some good looks in that first half, and we didn't knock down those shots.
All right. That's about the only point I want to talk about after that is about in the first half, we had open looks. AKA Trae was dishing out dimes and people just couldn't hit. And that was AJ Buckets was really cold and DeJounte. And it's real funny that as Trae Young get out of his slump, DeJounte is starting to go into a slump. And then we can't keep people hurt, people in and out of lineup. For the past 3 years, we've been trying to build chemistry, man. Like, I mean, it's the truth. The last 3 years, we've been trying to build chemistry on this team. We keep, move a piece here, move a piece there. Obviously, Danilo Gallinari was key to our bench the past 2 or 3 years. Yeah, the past 2 years. He's gone. I will make that trade for Danilo Gallinari, but again, for DeJounte Murray every time. But we have to win or DeJounte's going to leave. And our picks are, they're unconditional draft picks. So we don't get them. The Spurs get them automatically. We'll never see them. We have to win. Not only just to win because we want to win as fans, but we got to win to convince DeJounte to stay here. Now imagine DeJounte leave and go back to the Spurs, and they got all our picks. Won't that be a trip? But anyway, I don't want to think bad thoughts about that. So, guys, that's my breakdown of Coach Nate's post-game press conference. We gave up a lot of layups, a lot of drive to the baskets. We were missing DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella, our two best interior defenders. Well, Dre, our best overall defender because he can guard a big or guard a smaller guy. Leaving DeJounte on an island to try to switch between, Halliburton or Buddy Hield, depending on who's hot, and then they would just switch off, take DeJounte way over there, and then isolate, Bogey or Trae, but mostly Bogey last night. Either one. Barbecue chicken. So yeah, the Hawks are hurt. DeAndre Hunter is always hurt. And I don't know, maybe Travis saw it unraveling and just hit the parachute button before everything came down. He saw the way it was going and was like, let me get out of here before I get blamed for not drafting Luka, and drafted Cam Reddish with that other pick. It's not so bad if Cam Reddish would have been the player that everyone hoped he would have been instead of unmitigated bust. Then it wouldn't have been that bad because Travis had a plan. Let me draft Trae Young. Let me put 2 defensive wings They can shoot around him with DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish. We got Clint Capella. You know, he had a plan. Didn't work out. Now DeAndre Hunter, best ability is availability. I can't believe the Knicks are ahead of us. Because, hold on, Mono Bear, let me highlight that because I want to tell you why. All right, we're done with that part. Mono Bear says, I can't believe the Knicks are ahead of us in the standings right now. Crying emoji. The Knicks are ahead of us because they stopped playing Cam Reddish and solidified their defense. Stop putting in someone who's going to show you a flash every 10 to 15 games in the season. That's a waste of minutes. So they just cut him out the rotation altogether, and now the Knicks went on that run. And an exact correlation of what happened to the Hawks last year when they were wasting minutes and gave Gallinari the lion's share of the minutes. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Unmitigated bust. Why can't people just be respectful? Do you like the 49ers? Nah, man, you see on my jersey, man, I'm an Atlanta fan. All this Georgia paraphernalia back here. I'm saying the Hawks, you know, the Bulldogs, we're going to play on Saturday. Even my Grogu got an ATL, you know, throwing up the A's on his Scully hat. Come on, man. But I think you guys got a good chance. I don't know about that rookie quarterback. He's been playing great. But the NFC is a toss-up, to be honest. Anybody can win the NFC. Just depends if they playing at home or not. But I think Nate McMillan doesn't even see that he was a cause of that avalanche because of the rotation he put in there with putting Bogey in there. And I understand that you want to put your best scorers with your starting lineup. But, I mean, if there was a time that Justin Holiday Nick Nack said the only that's funny, Nick Nack. He said the Cowgirls and the Raiders are the only teams I don't respect. I feel you. I'm with you, bro. Fist bump. All right. So, yeah, Mono Bear says, we're about to get out of here soon, man, because I got to get ready for the mainstream. Guys, if you tune in on TikTok or on YouTube, you guys, I'll be back for a live watch party with my wife. And we do commentary of the game. We don't show the game, but we commentate the game as it's going on. So, let's look at me as the deep voice black Marv Albert. Yes, Syndicus. But I appreciate y'all coming in through this breakdown, man. If y'all like this, man, let me know. I'll do some more. I like breaking down footage too, so I may do some of the actual game. Since the game is over with now, I can actually show game footage or interviews and stuff like that. I just can't show it during the game. But yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all joining. Come back at 7:30. We'll be doing live commentary of the Hawks versus the Nets. Nets won the hottest team in the NBA. I don't even know if Trae Young is going to play. I know DeAndre Hunter ain't playing or Clint Capella ain't playing. Hate to see it. But yeah, guys, if you like this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Get all our latest videos. Follow on TikTok. I'm about to get up out of here. Got to get some prep ready for the main show. I see you said go Panthers. Appreciate you coming in. Mono Bear, we're always injured. I think it's the weakest thing that, not weakest, but the flaw in Travis Slink drafting strategy was we picked a lot of injury-prone players. Yeka Kongu came out the draft hurt. DeAndre Hunter came out the draft hurt. Cam Reddish came out the draft hurt. See a pattern? That's why we always have these injuries. Them guys been hurt since they came in the league. What do you think they just gonna magically heal? They came in the league hurt. All right. Let me get up out of here, man. I'll see y'all on mainstream. Appreciate y'all joining. Always appreciate the love. Peace up. A-Town down. Just like Grogu Scully say. You feel me? All right. We up out of this thing. Deuces.